Hello and welcome to my podcast, Conversations with Cornelius, where I, Cornelius Patrick O'Sullivan, discuss, chat and hypothesize on all things from fatherhood, marriage, comedy and everything else in between. From time to time, there will be special guests, but mostly it's going to be me and some regular contributors, including my main squeeze, Noelle Patricia O'Sullivan, aka the wife. So sit back, relax and enjoy Conversations with Cornelius. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode, another Christmas.
I feel like I've just been doing podcasts all week.
It feels like it's just been podcast and postering.
Podcast. Oh yeah, it's been a PP.
It's been we're on the PUP. It is the 21st of December, guys, and for those of you who do not know,
21st of December.
And Noelle has gone full time into the singing. She's launching her Christmas album called The 21st of December. It's a short album, just like today, which is the shortest day of the year.
Is it?
Today is the shortest day of the year, 21st of December.
Wow. So here we go now.
We're back again now. Every day, every single day from here until sometime in June or July, whenever the longest day is, it'll get a little bit brighter. You'll hear fucking pricks now going, oh yeah, there's a bit of a stretch there. There's a bit of a stretch there.
Stretches here.
The stretch is here. There's a stretch in them. But we are in the depths of winter. And I have to say, it's been a mild winter so far. Isn't it?
I mean, January. I don't really count December as winter anymore, because January is when you really feel the cold. Like
that's when you batten down the hatches. Like
yeah,
you know? Yeah. But it's been like today. Now I'm looking out. We're in the John Hume War Room, players, and it is bright. It's a bit windy. There's no rain, there's no snow, there's no, there's a I mean, if you're out there walking in it, put a jacket on.
there's a yellow weather warning overnight.
Is there?
There was, I think.
What does that mean? Someone is just doing a bit of a piss into a wind?
Little puff.
Little pss, yellow.
Puff of air.
Don't eat yellow snow, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I don't know, are you enjoying these daily Christmas podcasts? Because I think they're kind of adding a bit of colour to our life.
I think so. Are they?
Yeah, I think they are.
They're adding an extra thing on the list of the day. I'm only joking. I enjoyed yesterday's one with Mother. Now that
you
was
did,
fun
and last night's one with Anne was great. And you were buzzing from the Patreon one you did with Anne.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. Yeah.
What did you talk about on the Patreon one without giving it away? Now just
bipolar, her being bipolar.
Yeah, and that's a pretty fucking heavy. I must listen to it. I haven't listened to it. I was out.
And then she felt that she hadn't spoke about Daddy enough in that, so it was handy when you said, will you come on the main one or two?
Yeah, so
we've got good feedback from the family on both, which is good.
Which is great, and feedback from both sides of the family as well.
Yeah.
The Carlos and the Kerrys.
Yeah.
But anyway, none of my family ever come onto my podcast because they are all a shower of fucking sound people altogether. I love them. They're just not podcasters.
You probably haven't asked.
Well, I asked my mother, and she said no. I asked my mother a while back, and she said no, and that's fair. That's fair.
Perfectly acceptable.
It's totally fine. But I don't ask everybody. I asked Clean as she came on. That was it. Clean and my mother. They're the only two people I want to talk to at the moment. Maybe I'll want to talk to more in the future.
Maybe I'll want to talk to someone other than you.
Well, maybe. Well, you want to start playing your cards close to your chest there now, because
I think you should ask me how set I am for Christmas.
How are you set for Christmas, Noelle?
Not set at all.
Do you want to give a kind of a synopsis of
where I'm at?
Where we're at. Today is the 21st now, the shortest day of the year.
Today's the 21st. I have one thing to get from our friend.
What? Santa? Oh yeah, what's that? You have to get. Have you?
One thing.
What is it?
Just something.
Something. Okay.
As the Lego surprise for her.
Ah yeah, you get that.
Because I forgot that the small Lego surprise that I was getting him, he got for his birthday. So as a present from somebody else. So it was only a small thing, but I still want to get him something. And then I have to get all that. But then that's done. But I've no food shop done. And you'd be going, haven't you around all the time to be doing it? And I have been popping in and out of the shops. And all the time I've been going, I need to do my Christmas shop because they're fine now. Like yesterday, the shops were fine. I was in Superfile today.
They're no longer going to be fine.
They're no longer. This is it now. Most people are off tomorrow.
I was just going to say, a lot of people are off. Most people are off tomorrow. And then some people will be cheekily taking today off.
Half day today.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be busy, and like today now you're getting your eyes tested, and I'm.
But lastminute.com, I had it booked for a few weeks ago.
Why is it lastminute.com? And I'm not. There's no judgment here now because you get tick very quick.
Well, because I suppose I cancelled it the last time because something came up. You had to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's my fault.
No. So I cancelled it. But I had enough contacts to last me. I've been talking about getting new glasses for 6 months. Haven't got them.
Yeah.
But now they will not give me contacts unless I get a new eye test. And then I was going to cancel it again today because
I was supposed to work in Cork, but then I cancelled the work.
Yeah, but only because I said to you, well, if I don't get an appointment tomorrow, I have to go today. So I was thinking about this because I felt like I was very firm yesterday when I said to you, I have to have this eye test, like, do you know, or else I'll have no glasses, because I had to do kind of the same to Mother because she wanted to do something else. I was like, well, if I don't do this eye test, I don't have contacts for the whole of Christmas, and I have an old pair of glasses. And like, it kind of dawned on me then that how long it took. Like, I had to, like, not fight for my appointment, but to keep my appointment, I had to, like, with Mother as well, like, but I had to, like, go, no, I have to be firm. I can't, like, if I had another week's worth of contacts, I'd have just been like, yeah, no problem. Okay, all right, have you? You have to do that. Okay, no problem. I'll cancel.
But you didn't have to fight. Like, for example, you said to me, you have to mind the kids, and I was like, well, I have work, like, so I have to fight to pay the bills.
Oh, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I know, but I'm just saying, not maybe fight is the wrong word.
Yeah, maybe that's the wrong word. Yeah.
How quickly I just change. Like, if I, for example, if I was working and I had the childcare, I'd be just gone and flittered off to do my contacts because I'd have been off or taken the time off or whatever.
Yeah.
But
do you think you're good at time management?
So it wasn't going to be. I thought it wasn't going to be. What did you say at the start? Don't get defensive, but then you come in with, do you think you're good at time management?
Well, I'm not good at time management, and the reason I'm asking you that is because we bought whiteboards to try and address our never-ending list of jobs.
Yeah.
And they arrived 6 weeks ago, and they're sitting behind you there in the studio here, and we've yet to take them out because, like, I am not good at time management. I have to really, really force myself. Like, I'm doing even
to get jobs done.
I have to do lists. But when I'm on top of my list, when once I start making lists, I fucking kick the shit out of everything that's in front of me. I really do. And it's the same with my affirmations as well and stuff like that. Once I get into the zone of it, it's great. And there's no judgment, like. There is no judgment. Where I'm the same as you, like. Do you know what I mean? But you're like, I am the same as you. But we are, like, and I've said to you in the past, lean on me a bit more. Like, fucking, if you need to do a few jobs, pass a few of those jobs.
That's why I told you, I said tomorrow, no, I can't do any work in the morning. I must do the food shop tomorrow, being Friday.
Yeah, that's no problem, and I'll be doing that. But I'll be leaving now tomorrow, just so you know, right? About 3 o'clock, because I have a gig. I have a gig, and I also want to do fucking promo for the show. So there can't be. I think. Do you know what I do think about the podcast this week is they're getting a right snapshot of how sometimes we get kind of cranky with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably not a bad old fucking way, because, you know, sometimes people are like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. And I do like the way your hair is today, by the way. I love those little, that plait and stuff like that. But it is hard, like, it's fucking hard. But I'm dead from saying to you that you need to take care of yourself and you need to look after yourself more and stuff like that.
That's why I'm getting my new contacts.
I know, yeah, but like, it's on the 21st. It's like you knew about those contacts ages ago. It's like me with a fucking haircut.
How's your eye test?
You're booking me in for an eye test today. I said, will you please book me in for an eye test? I'm not fucking saying I'm perfect. It's so hard with you. It's so hard sometimes. Honestly, it is, like, because I'm like, we're only trying to, like, there would be no, like, oh, aren't you, I'm better than you now, I'm better than you, look at I'm fucking doing this. It's not, there's none of that going on. It's just like to try and help each other, like. But if I suggest something, you get, like, it's very, if I suggest something that you think is, you take it as personally sometimes as a stab at you or something like that, like, you know what I mean? For example, the 5K, the walk, the couch to 5K, I was like, I just want someone to fucking train with. And you're like, you're calling me fat!
No, I never said that. Come on now, Con. You're taking it out of... I'll decide if I want to do it or not. Like, I probably will. Like,
yeah, I'm only using that as an example now. You know what I mean? I'm just using it as an example.
But the thing is, I suppose, yeah, so you said how because I haven't done it, I suppose that's it, yeah. That's why we're at the last minute. I've been doing other things
and it's not like you've had your or that I've had my 2 fingers up my hole, you know. But I can't sort your eyes out for an eye test, but I'm saying, like, you know, the shopping. Like, I could do some of the shopping. If you gave me a list, I could do some of the shopping. I could do it. And I've often suggested that. You know, even sometimes jobs around the house. You'll be doing something and I'll come in and I'll say, what'll I do? And you'll be like, get out of my sight. No, just go away. I'll do it myself. Whereas I could actually help, like, by doing... Am I exaggerating now?
Well, you couldn't put away there's 3 loads of washing to be put away there in the sitting room.
Grand job. I'll put them away.
Okay.
Where did they go?
Into Harvey's wardrobe and Hunter's wardrobe and my wardrobe and your wardrobe.
Perfect. Consider them in there.
We will come back. We'll round back tomorrow.
Now, so what I will say, right?
We'll round back tomorrow on how that went.
What I will say now, right? With that specific job, right? That's a tricky job that you've just given me there, right? Because I've never done it. But, like, if you said to me, right?
What jobs would you like? So yeah.
Well, hang on a second now. You're being very smart, and I don't appreciate it. If, for example, you're adverse to the Hoover, right? And when we had Sam here, Sam would have the place always hoovered, right? Now, I don't mind hoovering, okay? But I don't see it that often, right? But, like, if you said, fuck it, would you do the hoovering there? I'll put away the clothes. I'd be like, no bother. Kitchen is another one that I'm great at. I do the kitchen better than you. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are getting thick with me here now. I can feel
I'm not.
But you know what I mean?
Floor
I'm just saying
in the kitchen needs to be brushed and washed big time.
Yeah, well, like, why don't I do the kitchen if you do the clothes? Because I don't know the fucking clothes, like, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I mean,
right, so this evening.
Yeah, I'll do the kitchen this evening, so when the boys go to bed.
Yeah. I don't know why anyone would want to listen to us having a scrap on here.
Fucking hell. I feel like we just had a kind of a fucking mini scrap there, like, Christ.
What time is it?
Fucking hell.
Can we do it over?
The shortest day of the year. Thanks be to God, it's the shortest day of the year. I'm fucking sick of you. We went to Harvey's.
Oh yeah, let's get on to that.
Yeah.
Nice things. Round back and cut and go again.
Right.
Off we go. Hi Con, how are you?
Hi darling, how are you?
Very well. Did you enjoy the concert today?
I couldn't because the clothes are all over the place inside in the sitting room. And I was starving because there was no food in the presses.
Oh.
No, I enjoyed... did I enjoy it? I kind of welled up at one stage.
Well, we give the background, I suppose. So our Harvey's teacher told us, which was good, I think, actually. I wanted... she had said that Harvey was struggling a little bit with the choir, with the carol singing. Because they'd been practicing now with 2 weeks, 3 weeks in a big group. And it's an hour long and it's the whole class. And he was kind of getting fed up with it at times, I think, and didn't know the words and was getting frustrated when he didn't know the words, so didn't really want to do it. So she kind of just forewarned me, I suppose, that he mightn't do it, he might do it, you know, just he might come and sit with you on your lap, because I think what he had been doing is having breaks and going out during the set or whatever. So then it was good to have that, because you know what, you were kind of... Not that we don't know. I mean, he did the nativity play last year and came and sat with us for the majority of it anyway. Yeah. But it
was more Christmas carols.
Yeah, it was just singing this year now.
This year, yeah.
With the whole school. But so we were kind of like, weren't sure
how
it would go.
And Anne came with us as well. And Anne is a bit elevated at the moment. So there's a bit of minding in Anne as well. Like,
yes,
you know?
It's another minding, like, yeah.
But what I'll say now, right, is... I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
I think the three of us probably liked it the most.
We liked it the most.
In the whole place.
In the whole school. And like we went in, and also our little fart Hunter Cornelius, they brought, who's in the play school right next door to the main school, they brought all those kids over to watch it.
Yeah, so we enjoyed seeing him from a distance.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's great seeing him from a distance. From a distance, he's lovely.
But it was, from a distance. When he's with other people, he's
we
lovely.
Love our kids, we love each other.
Yeah, just a reminder, as we have scraps and give out about our children.
Yeah. This is the real life. You're listening to the real life. Is this the real life? But it was extremely wholesome, I have to say now. Really,
and it was brilliant, like.
And it was brilliant, and there were some
and
really
Harvey did
talented
good.
people in the school as well. There was a violinist there who played Fairy Tale in New York, and I was like, my God, like this girl is about 10 or 11, and she was playing Fairy Tale of New York flawlessly on the violin. You know,
and then that was like, there was tin whistle, and what else was
there was guitar. There was our next door neighbour here, a little young fella, played a bit of electric guitar as well for like Oh Holy Night, and Hunter was jumping around for joy, and Anne was
jumping around for joy.
Anne was like fucking.
She loves a concert. Like,
she loves it.
She was so proud of Harvey. Like, and we were all so proud of Harvey, really, weren't we?
We were all so proud of Harvey, and what I loved was, do you know, his nan came to see. Do you know? I mean, that's really wholesome. Like, I remember when I was I remember the first play or musical I ever did was in St. Coleman's College, and it was an adaptation of Jonah, the Jonah and the Whale, where he gets swallowed by a whale.
Oh yeah.
And my grandmother came from Newmarket to see it. I might have been 13 at the time, you know, and just thinking back in it now, like and you know, thinking of Nana came to all of my stuff growing up, and I just think it's such a wholesome thing. And my grandmother loved it as much as your mother loves it today. Right, like, you know,
Nana Colette, like,
Nana Colette, Nana Colette.
Yes, yeah.
And it was great. They all sang, and then Harvey, I suppose we were kind of going in with trepidation, thinking, because they had warned us. They had said, look, he
mightn't sing at all.
He mightn't sing at all. He's been going out to the sensory room for breaks. He's concentrate. Like, poor old Harvey finds it hard. Like, he does find it hard. But he stayed up at the top, and he was in the front row. Of course he was. And he was singing along.
Yeah, he stayed up for the first, like, so it was on for an hour, and he stayed up there
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes, and then he came down and he sat with us for a bit, and then he was with us for a bit, and he was just agitated, the poor creature.
And then he just went over to his SNA, Gillian, who he absolutely loves.
He idolises her, yeah.
Went over to her, and they headed out, and it was like
after the sensory room.
After his.
That's when I had my little cry.
I know, yeah.
I had a little cry when I saw that. I'm getting a bit sad now thinking about
it. Jesus, we're very emotional this week. But it was just, what I actually thought was that he had his person, like, you know, Mother was like, where's Harvey gone? Where's Harvey gone? I was like, he's in his domain.
Yeah.
He just came, Gillian was watching him the whole time he was with us. They headed out to the sensory room, and he just had his time, like, and he had his Christmas concert his way.
Yeah.
And like, he's such a gorgeous child that everybody loves him outside of when he's like, everybody, you know, loves him when he's having his moments as well, but they're so not they don't define him, like, he's everything else, like, and he just fitted in so well there, even, you know, and no, it was fabulous, it was gorgeous, and he came away with us then, and Hunter was delighted up the front, mesmerised watching it and looking at it, and and it was just lovely that the kids from, and did you see Hunter high-fiving and stuff, kids, like,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
When it was all over, he was, before leaving, he was waving and high-fiving.
It was mayhem, and I was watching the other parents, and they have to do two concerts. They have to do one again in the afternoon. Now Harvey won't be in the afternoon. One he was barely able to do what he was able to do today. But like, so we were at the quieter of the two. You know, there was a few seats left over because people obviously are working, have to take time off, and it's difficult to do it. But the later one, this afternoon one, is sold out. We were at the matinee, I will say, but I was looking around at the parents at one stage, because I don't know what you were like now, but I really had to, for the first, we'll say he was up for 40 minutes before he came down to us. I would say 37 of those 40 minutes, I didn't look at another child.
I know.
I was just looking at my own little boy, and I was like, anytime he did anything, if he got a word, if he said
a word,
like, I was like, oh my God, he's a genius, he's brilliant, you know, because we celebrate those small things, because it's very hard for him to fit in. And I was watching his friends, and they all oh fucking hell, this is a weird podcast. They were all, you know, singing in tandem.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And Harv might have been a sentence ahead or a sentence behind, but every now and then he'd be perfect. And I was just joyful. It was joyful. It really was. And but I was looking around at all the other. Are you all right? I'm fucked anyway here.
We'll be crying now in a second, the two of us.
I was looking around at the other kids. I had to kind of have a moment where I was like, okay, I'll just look around and soak it up. I was looking at the kids and they were all just lost in it. But then I was looking at the parents. And I think all parents are the same, because they all had their phones out and they were all pointing them in the direction of wherever their child was.
Their own child,
you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, in the world, in the world we live in at the moment, there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit and pain and fucking tragedy. And it's just so wholesome, and I'm so grateful that that I'm in a situation where I'm happily married with my beautiful children in a safe environment.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And we've no drink taken.
And even the fucking I have a bit of sparkling water, but it was just and I was just watching the other parents and the joy and the pride on their faces, and I got just a few videos of Harvey, but I didn't put any of them up publicly on Instagram because they asked us not to. But I've shared them onto our family Instagram and into our WhatsApp. But I got one or two of Anne, just mesmerised, lost in her own madness, watching on with just nothing but love and joy in her heart. And it was, it was an unexpected, for me, it was... Yeah. It was an unexpected, beautiful experience.
No, so?
Fucking better talk there now because I can't.
Will I sing another version of 21st? Is it the 21st of January? So, well, it's 2:55 now, Con, and we need to go soon because I have the eye test that I left, of course, to the last minute.
It's 2:55. It is actually 2:55.
2:55 for the eye test that I left to the last minute. Then I need to tidy the house that I left to the last minute. But it's okay, you're going to do the kitchen.
And I'll do the hoovering as well. We'll do that tonight.
No, the hoovering is actually done. I hoovered the sitting room today.
I might do it properly then. So
no, well, actually, the hoover's blocked. I need to fix it.
Well, I'll do the kitchen. We'll put the kids to bed this evening, right? This is what the deal I'll do with you, right? We'll put the kids to bed this evening. We have to go into town now. You have to get your eye test. I'm putting up some posters with the boys.
Yeah.
We're going to, because they've just been asking me all week, could I do it? And then we're going to go and we're going to have something to eat. The four of us.
This is the thing now. This is what causes us the problems. Is we're about to go out for food when we have a house to sort and everything.
I know,
but we like it.
I know,
That's
but it's Christmas week, and
it's
fuck it. Like we're not perfect. We're far from perfect.
We don't give a shit anyway either. That's the thing. I'd mother up here now and she was cleaning. Well, you should see the lounge. You see the cut of the lounge she left it that she was cleaning midway through everything. Pictures are down, but she was polishing and the windows had to be done. And so that's not finished. But
I must give her a ring and tell her that she's after leaving the place like a fucking bomb hit it. What was she giving out? I went to the toilet this morning. No toilet paper, right? So she's in my toilet, right? She has a little room adjacent to what I like to call my own toilet. But that toilet now is the family toilet because once I started shitting there, Harvey started shitting there, and then Hunter wanted to start shitting there, and then you're in there a bit now as well.
No, because it's also called the warm bathroom.
Right.
Because it's the warmest bathroom in the house.
Lads, we can't afford lights. There's no lights in the bathroom.
No, it's the heat thing. It's a heat thing.
But if there was a light in our bathroom,
might be.
I'd shit there a little bit
more
regularly.
How long have we no light there?
I would say 9 months. I would say maybe even 12 months. I would say.
But once we get the whiteboard, it'll be sorted.
Once we get the whiteboard up, we'll be fucking sorted. But I don't know what the fuck.
So let's just hold ourselves accountable to the podcasters.
So tonight we get them to sleep. I'll do the kitchen. You do the clothes.
Okay.
All right. And the kitchen is a state at the moment, so you're getting off on a great job there with the clothes. This
is what I have to listen to now. See, he'll be going nuts about the kitchen, and the floor is manky in there because the dog, it's been wet and the dog is in and out and everything, and I couldn't wash it because Nan was around and she'd walk on top of it.
Well, I'll do a cracking job tonight, and I'll get it. No, but you're right when you always say about the kitchen. It's just like a futile job. You spend fucking 2 hours getting it right, and then you blink, and it's back to the way it was.
Well, I'm not asking you to tidy the counters, just wash. hoover or clean it, and
I'll do a full
Brush
job. I'll do the
and,
I'll get it right. And we'll keep it fresh now, because we're coming into Christmas week now. I'll do a good job. We'll spend a good bit of fucking time in it now, and we'll get it done. And we'll tackle away now. We've no one around now. Like, when your mum is around as well, it's hard. Like, there's minding in your mum.
There's lots of jobs, but she's brilliant. Like, she's, you know, she got up with the boys now and stuff in the mornings. But like, when she's a little elevated, she has jobs that she wants done. Like, I made 4 trips to Mallow for her.
Yeah.
But
returning stuff.
And
tell the story of
collecting.
the blouse. I thought that was the fucking blouse story the other night was
What
comedy
blouse?
gold. Where she wanted to buy you a blouse. Was it the black and white one that was too small or something? Do you remember that one?
Oh, it was too small for her, but she wanted to buy a bigger size for me, so that she was adamant that I got clothes.
Yeah.
She can't understand the idea of not buying new clothes for Christmas. Like, the idea of sparkly clothes from last year is not. She's not sustainable at all.
She's more into her fast fashion. Anne.
No, but the problem with Annie is it's not fast fashion either. It's stuff that's from boutiques that she wants to.
Oh yeah.
But she would get wear out of those, but she'd still want something new.
But you know what I loved this week was anytime because she went elevated or high, as we say, this week, and it's transformative. Her personality transforms. And she's like Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman when she's walking around into the shops and stuff like that, and she could spend. I've
Hundreds.
seen it. She could spend hundreds in minutes, you know. But like, what I love, and I love this is about you. Now we're going to finish on this because we got after a bit of a scrap, but I love you so much.
We're back around now.
We're back around.
Would never last us, lads. We can't scrap for longer than it.
And that was a scrap we had there to start.
I don't know, was it?
Wasn't it?
It was
kind of. But your patience with your mum, and the going into town 4 times and returning stuff, and you know, your patience.
Any questions why I don't have my fucking eye test till today?
Yeah. Well, you could have easily gone in when you were into town 4 times. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know, but she's so adamant it has to be done. You can't.
Yeah.
Your mind is addled. You can't think around it and get it. I can't anyway. Between the kids and her, I can't sort schedule.
Yeah.
The way I'd like to.
I know, and I'm I just think that was great. I just think it's great. I think, and like this, like when she was spending a few quid this week, you were like, she's been depressed for 9 months, like
she's been depressed and in hospital for 9 months in total, so she can live her life a little, like, you know, which is just small. But and she didn't go any more OT than anyone else that went to, you know, was doing their Christmas shopping. Like, to be fair to her this time around.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy Christmas, Karen. We're liven up a small bit, darling. Right. It's all right. Life is okay, darling.
Yeah. I know it is. I know. I just had a bit of a wobble there, like just a bit of a speed wobble there.
I think that's indicative of this time of year, and I think there's, as you said, everything that's going on in the world. There's like 2 things that are running. Narratives going on in your head all the time. It's like you came in here yesterday, and I was crying watching a video from Palestine, like. Just this little kid, like, and then your worries are so futile. Oh Jesus!
I know.
I never got I will, like, the boys aren't getting a huge amount for Christmas, and they ask for 1 toy and a surprise. So like, obviously they have other stuff, but that's why I need to get this one, because it's Harvey's Lego surprise. He's asked for a Lego set and a Lego surprise, so I need to get the Lego surprise. He's got other stuff, but you know. Need to get that, and we should have a warning on this. There's not anyone listen to the kids, but like, I definitely will not be worried about whether we have 4 sets of cheeses in. Like, do you know that kind, like that side of the house?
100%.
There's too much going on in the world to go down that route. Like,
I fucking am with you. I'm so with you. Like, fuck, like, material.
The shops are closed for 2 days.
Yeah,
like, that's it. Like,
we don't even need much. Like, I mean, Christmas dinner. Like, obviously, there's going to be no turkey unless you're going to cook a turkey for yourself. Like,
no, I'll have a little chicken breast in the air fryer. But no, I'm joking.
You could get an old turkey burger for yourself.
I get those lovely fake chicken burgers that I thought that you loved, and then we had them for about 3 weeks in a row, and you were like, not that gone in these, babe. I thought I was onto a winner. But
But like we'll my mum and dad are coming on St. Stephen's Day.
That'll be kind of the Christmas Day dinner.
So that'll be the Christmas Day dinner. Yeah.
That's okay, because I like the idea of giving the boys Christmas Day.
Yeah.
We did that a few years ago, and it was beautiful.
Magic.
We played with the boys and played with their toys.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we had. Some regular dinner.
Yeah.
Because the boys don't really eat it anyway, so.
They don't. And it's no, it's true, and it is important to be, and like it's not lost on me. Like, I mean, even on my Instagram there now, the last week, I've been pounding my Instagram with promo for my show.
Yeah.
Like pounding it, and then my feed is all Palestine stuff. I was watching a thing there this morning, a Palestine thing. And like yourself, like, I mean, it's just it fucking clutches hold of you, like, and it's and the thing is to try and be grateful for what we have, but it's so tragic of what's going on over there. So I think it's just a tricky time. Emotions are high all across the globe.
Yes.
And you just look after yourself out there, I suppose, and let a little bit of air out of the tire. Cry a small bit if you have to have a cry, and fucking talk to your partner.
Even if it's on a podcast.
I'm pretty embarrassed now that I like I'm on this fucking podcast nearly 3 years now, right? And I remember the last time I got emotional on the podcast was when I was doing the diary episode, which is, I'd say it was the time we found out that Harvey was autistic, and I didn't even cry on that.
You did.
I don't think I cried. I kind of got emotional, alright, but I didn't. But anyway, so I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. But sure, look, listen, fear not. I'll get over it.
Maybe it's the weekly, because we have to, and also because I was talking to somebody about this recently, especially this week, because we're doing a podcast every day, so you have to do it. So it's not about picking a time where it suits you and I, and we're both in good form and we're aligned. Do you want to do the podcast? And you go, yeah, let's move to it. Yeah. Boys at bed.
I just have a J there. You get a drink.
Yeah, and the kids have gone to school. Yeah. The endorphins are rising as he waved them off.
Yeah.
You know, that's
true.
not there. We're literally sashaying in a podcast now before we go off and go into the mayhem of the Christmas thing again. So that's how it is, such a snippet then of, right, your mood and my mood at this particular time.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. You're right.
So it's good.
It is good. Good. Okay. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying the podcast, the last couple of episodes, getting loads of messages about them, and it's lovely. Keep messaging us if you want us to talk about anything. Let us know.
Any questions you guys have?
Let us know. Sign up to the Patreon if you want to give us a fucking if you want to be sound and support us. Sign up to the Patreon. It's the price of a pint a month, and the link is in the description. And there's a backlog of episodes there, you know, going back 2 years, not to mention all the Cornelius and the Queen episodes that have been going full scale ahead since September or August. So
is it September since we've been doing the weekly ones?
I think so, yeah. And we've got a very loyal patron base already, and we love them. And but we'd like to add more soldiers to the army. And so do that, please. Happy Christmas. Stay in by the wall. And last thing as well, tag us on Instagram and tag Noel as well. Don't just tag me, tag Noel.
I'm okay.
Well, Noel's all right. Just tag me, so. No, tag you. No, tag Noel.
I share it.
Because what happens is when you tag us, then we can share it, and then people. We're expanding the amount of people that could potentially tune into the podcast.
Yeah, and if somebody that would be like, oh, Mary listens to that podcast, I must give it a go.
Exactly.
You don't realise what actually just take you a screenshot as you go into Spotify to listen to something and tagging Con on it, like what that actually does to the algorithms and everything. That's how it's all boosts.
And that's the game we're in. We're in the showbiz.
I'm in the arts now.
You're full 2 feet into the arts now.
Yeah,
like you're a podcaster.
Dropping off posters was very humbling, kind of.
Yeah, it was humbling for me as well. It's kind of like even in the Kentucky now. Last night I put up a poster in the Kentucky, and I went in there and I said, "Can I put up a poster?" They said, "Yeah, no bother, put it up." And then I was like, "I'll be back there in a minute. Can I get a garlic chicken cheese small margarita?"
I think you should be proud that your posters are up. It's not your posters going up. It's can I put up a poster?
This is it. Like this is.
I'll have to ask my manager. No. Like, that's humbling. Like,
well, that happened to me now in a few places last night. One place where there was like this fucking kid, pretty much this kid, like fucking was like, what's it for? Oh, right, okay. I don't think. Look, I'll ask my manager. And I was like, when he said that to me, I said, you know what, man, it's grand. Forget about it. No, I want to support the arts. This fella was about 17 or 18. Oh, I want to support the arts. Do you? Do you support yourself?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you you're still in school, you're fucking living at home with your mammy and daddy. Oh, you want to support the arts. Looking down my fucking, anyway. All the emotions are coming out on this podcast. That was a little bungman there. We'll talk to you tomorrow, lads.
Right, yo.
Good night.
Jesus.
Staying by the wall. Love you all. Bye.